Hi, Danica here, and I design WordPress membership sites. And in this video, I'm gonna talk about how we've used Memberium to have a two website and just have like one login account for that member. So this setup will work if you're using like Keap or ActiveCampaign because Memberium only works with Keap or ActiveCampaign. So if you're using that, then this is the right plugin for you. So the issue or the situation that we had for this website is the client wants to generate the same login credentials for their members in both the main site where the members purchase the subscription or the product and have that exactly the same to their membership site. So they have separated the main and the membership site, and what they want is to have one password only for that member. So since they're already using Memberium, then we have done and checked that Memberium can actually do this functionality. Well, at first we have checked also like other automator plugin that's out there, but the problem with those is the password of the members leave or is stored in the individual websites. But with Memberium's case, since their login credentials is saved in Keap, so it's gonna work. So in our setup in here, we have example their main site, and as you can see, we have a Memberium in here. You can see that in the Keap connection, this is the account that they have. In their membership site, we also have a Keap connection, and we have exactly the same account. In the main website, we're using WooCommerce with WooFunnel for the checkout. And we know that WooCommerce generate the accounts as well. But then since it is integrated with Memberium, the way it works is it prioritizes the login from the Memberium's generated. So that means whatever password that generated account is stored in Keap, then that's gonna be the priority password. And that's gonna be the basis of when they log in. Now, to make this work is of course you need to set up Memberium in your first website, and then on the second website you also need to set up Memberium. Now, do note that you need to run some update HTTP post from Memberium for this to work. I'm gonna record a longer videos for this. I will be having a podcast channel where I could record more longer videos and more detailed videos on the topics that I tackle because sometimes it just needs more time. So check out the link below. I will be including that podcast channel in there. I will be talking a lot about WordPress membership sites and a longer conversation as well, maybe with others fellow designers as well. So please check out this channel and subscribe so that you get updated once I post my first episode. So for that one, so once you have set up this two in your main site and also in your membership site, then the two website will work together and will recognize that one password that is in your Keap account. So automatically that works, and it was just very straight to the point. Don't need anything else. Now, another great thing is since you're using WooCommerce in the main site, right? So Memberium works perfectly with WooCommerce. So WooCommerce understands that, hey, after they purchase this, we want to apply this certain tags or maybe certain membership to this member, and we want that to work for that. And again, since Memberium is also set up in the membership site, so it also works exactly the same. It recognizes that tag, it recognizes that membership level, which is great. Now, do note for the Memberium, you need to have, I think, at least, so right now, at least the Pro plan, because the standard plan only enables or allows you to use Memberium for one domain. But for the Pro plan, it allows you to use it in more than one domain. So it's gonna recognize, like example here, the main site, and then on the membership site, there is a member stat, so it's a subdomain. It's gonna enable and license that domain for you. So make sure you get at least the Pro plan. Then for Keap, I think the minimum, let me just check. So you could either get the Pro or the Max. It should work exactly similar, so there should be no problem. But yeah. Now another one before I finish this video is you need to make sure that of course the settings that you set up in the login in here is exactly the same field that you will be using in your other sites. So example in here, so you can see in the settings we have password field, and in here we also have password field. You could create different naming for your field, but in this case we just name it password. So again, do note that you need to use that. And this field is coming from Keap, not in the WordPress. So again, whatever password we assign and we keep on the Keap account, then that's gonna be the recognized one. So I hope this video helps. And if you have any question regarding this, please comment that down below. I will be recording a longer video regarding this topic because there's a lot to discuss, from the back end to the tags to the automations that we've set in Keap. So stay tuned on that one. And again, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.